how have the Gravediggers, I'm talking about you secondary guys, how what kind of strides have y'all made from February to now? What do you see as the most significant development in you guys' game collectively?
I mean, just our, we all come together. We all, just one whole secondary. And I feel like from the Super Bowl to now, we try to take our game up to the next level. Communicating, getting each other in the right spots, making more plays. Turning PBUs into interceptions. So I feel like we're trying to take the next drive up.
Is it almost to the point now where there's kind of a clairvoyance? Y'all know what each other's thinking?
Yeah, I mean, we know each other's tendencies, people's, weaknesses and strengths. So pretty much inside and out. I mean, that's got to have in a good secondary. So I feel like we, trying to turn up a notch and just, make more plays on the ball.
Next, we'll go to Greg Auman.
Mike, of the newcomers and the young DBs, not just the safeties, but also the corners, who has shown you something? Who's impressed you during training camp?
I mean, they all had their spurts. Everybody had their flashes and stuff like that. I mean, he's not a young guy, but he's a new guy. Ham, the one to talk to.
Yeah.
Hamilton, he's a phenomenal player. He's a vet. He knows the game inside and out. As you can see, he's been playing for a long time. I mean, like I said, we got all types of guys that just show us flashes and do things really well, and getting hands on the ball at the create turnovers. That's what you like to see out of young guys like that. Making plays early. So we got a lot of guys that's making plays out there.
Thanks, Mike.
Next, we'll go to John Ledyard.
Mike, I know after your rookie season, before last season, I guess, Coach Arians had talked about your tackling as something that needed to improve, and it really seems like it has from watching you play. Has that been a big focus for you? Was that something the coaches identified to you, and what did you do to improve in that area? Yeah,
that's definitely one of my points of emphasis during all seasons. Tackling, wrapping up, hitting, and bring him to the ground. BA, he definitely talked to me about that. As far as tackling, and I had something I need to work on. So I definitely, try to work on that in the off season. Tackling dummies, or because I can't really tackle a person. So just fitting up, trying to create an in-game situation, whatever. So we're working on tackling and things like that. So they feel like I took the right steps and trying to work on my tackling and things like that, because that's what I need to work on after my rookie season. I feel like last year got better. Always room for improvement. I feel like this year definitely coming along. So we'll see this year. I'll definitely be up for that task.
Well, it seems like you guys have kind of like a crazy logjam of talent at safety this season. I mean, especially you did last year too, though, and we didn't see a lot of 3 safety looks until the Super Bowl. We saw you guys do that a little bit against Patrick Mahomes, obviously with great success. I'm not asking you to give away state secrets or anything, but you think there's a chance we'll get to see 3 of you guys on the field together this season?
I'm sure we will. I mean, us 3 guys, we ballers out there. So, I mean, you got to put, the best guys out there. So, I mean, whatever Coach Bowles want to put out there, whoever want to put out there, I know the right guys will be out there. But you can't go wrong with us 3. I mean, Twan's a great player. I mean, coming off his rookie season, he didn't even look like a rookie last year. So, he's a baller. And then you got Jay White. He does everything. He come up and hit you and things like that. And I just try to create turnovers, and we all just try to come create the turnovers and get the ball out and things like that. So I feel like us 3 back there trying to make plays wherever we can get it at.
Next, we'll go to Rick Stroud. If any media have questions, please raise your hand.
Mike, you've always been kind of a ball hawk, right? And that showed up again. How does it change, whether it's your confidence or just your life, when you make plays on the biggest stage, right? In the playoffs, in the Super Bowl? I mean, what does that do for a young player like yourself to be there this early in your career?
I mean, I would say it brings a little bit of confidence, just knowing you be out there and making plays at the highest level, making plays on some of the best quarterbacks in the league, best quarterbacks you ever see. So it definitely brings some confidence and try to get your head right and get your mental. But I feel like when I make plays like that, it just brings my confidence up for the most part.
Thanks.
Last question will come from John Ledyard.
Mike, I'm curious, you've kind of come up with Jamel Dean, and obviously his growth has been kind of a big point of emphasis for the team and the defense. Todd Bowles talked about how he's developed a little bit in terms of reading the three-step game. And I'm just curious, in your observations being his teammate and somebody that knows some of his strengths and his weaknesses, what have you seen that's kind of changed in Jamel's game this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, he always had the physical aspect. He's real long and fast and play the ball really well. But I feel like his mental is what separating his game. He spends a lot of time with Coach Bowles and spend time after practice, before practice, and just trying to study some film, try to study quarterbacks, try to study the receivers, try to get a step ahead. And I feel like you've seen that, especially last year, jumping routes and anticipating where the guy's breaking or whatever. And I feel like he even took his level up this year. So I feel like this year is gonna be a really good year for him. So we'll see.